Alright, I am recording this for my Prac 2 progress proof thing that I have to do. Um, Basically, all I did today was get a quick little prototype running just for simple functionality. You can see in the top left corner there, it does the attacks with their combos. And you know, if you just like space them out a little bit, it'll never hit that combo. You have to hit them fast in a row like that. Right now, you can alternate the hits in sync like that. I feel like it probably shouldn't be like that, so that will probably be changed at some point. Uh, I'm not sure. We'll see. Probably will change that. This red square here, I also just went ahead and made a print string for when you would be getting hit or taking damage. Just so the collision there is completely set up now. And I have it working for a controller and for a keyboard. In terms of work I did, I started out with a blank template here. I made a core folder to keep. Well, it would have been for core framework for multiplayer, but we can't do that in Unreal Engine because you need two controllers to do local multiplayer in Unreal Engine because of a bug where the skip assigning gamepad to player one, taking this does nothing right now in Unreal Engine. And this is what would fix that problem. So we ditched that idea for now. Core folder's still here, so I figured it's still a good way to put in some core functionality. Created a custom player controller just to handle all the things that are needed, such as the movement input, which I created inputs for, input mapping and inputs. And that's basically just default. I recreated it though, but it's still just the default basically. In this event begin play, this is where I add the input mapping for keeping it on the controller itself. Also enabling the camera here. This could probably be moved to the game mode. It's here for now. And initialize important variables. Right now all I did was make a pawn reference. This would probably need to be changed since there is no longer more than one player. I'll just do player pawn. The actual attacks, there are planned to be 4 playable characters, so we want to make sure we're handling the inputs in the player controller just for best practice purposes. So the attack events are all here, and they are interfacing with whichever pawn you're currently controlling. And so those are what these blueprint interfaces here, and those will connect to the character themselves with these events right here. Basically, any character that this is on, this event will go off with just that one interface. Right now, this is just a base character. We will make either children blueprints or just duplicate it and change values to make the other characters. I don't know if we really need a whole bunch of children blueprint when we only have 4 characters. But given that this is a base and we might make children for it, I've only been including base functionality, so just generic things that we would need. There's the hurt box, prototype hitbox for throwing attacks out. Right now I'm not doing anything with this though. And then my placeholder mesh. Got a big old nose so you know which way he's facing. There's some exposed settings with the health, the walk speed, and these are instance editable, so you can the health might not need to be, honest. But if we ever change this off of 1, we can change that. For now, that's fine. The attack hit rates for different attacks, the damages for each of the hits. As it was described, there's only 3 hit combos, so if we change some of that, we have to alter this. Right now it only works for the 3 hits. And I have not even hooked this up into the actual event graph yet. So there's definitely subject for change there. I just made these while I was making variables. And I have combo counters and a continue check, which I'm also not using. I don't know if I will use this. I might dig into it tomorrow to fix the alternating input thing. And the same thing for attack 2. And I have an enumerator with their attack states. Keep track of what they're doing. And hitbox tag name, I'm just using this for a tag name just so we keep typos in check. So yeah, right now after it goes through the interface, it first makes sure that the player is not attacking. Basically, if the attack state is idle, it's not in the middle of an attack. Don't worry about this. This is more of the stuff I'm going to work on tomorrow. I hadn't even done that for attack 2, so ignoring that. So if you're not attacking, it puts you into the first attack state and increases the combo count. And if it's the final combo hit, it'll run up here. And if it's either the first or second, it'll go down here. And I made it so that the final hit has twice as long for the delay on it. And they both go into this combo check to determine whether or not you're continuing to do a combo. These right here, all that these timers are doing is resetting it to idle after right now 0.3 seconds. And if it's greater than 3, it will also just go ahead and set them to 0. Or equal to 3, greater than or equal. And what the combo check will do is, so if this is 0.3, the time for this will be 0.45 because I'm adding half of this onto itself. Basically, I just want this to run after this. And all it does is check to see if you're doing the attack 1 again. And if you are, don't reset the combo counter. If you're not, go ahead and reset it. And the same exact thing is in attack 2. It's no different. And this is for the actual taking damage. All it does is see if the component has the tag of hitbox tag name, and if it does, this is where we would handle that. And all that this is just a hitbox with the tag on it on the collider here. That's all that is. I don't think there's anything else that I really have done in here. The camera, essentially we're gonna have the camera on the track. So right now I just set it here because right now I'm really just working on the actual character, not touching the camera yet. But when we do, we'll have to add custom logic for that. And I believe that this is everything that is present in here right now. I don't think there's anything going on in there. No. What players? Yeah, no. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Lots to work on still, but there's a pretty good start so far.